Have you always dreamed of completing a college education? Do your day-to-day obligations make it seem like college will always be out of reach? If you are serious about pursuing your college dream, then Coastline Community College has a program that can help. The Office of Extended Opportunities Programs and Services, also known as EOPS, offers assistance to students who face educational challenges, such as having a low income, English as a second language, being a first-generation college student, being a current or former foster youth, being an AB 540 student, in need of developmental math and English or other eligibility factors. And because Coastline is community-oriented, students often choose to enroll because they know they will receive personal service and care.
That's when I decided, and I told my parents I would come to Coastline because I liked the fact that it was a smaller school and that the program was already going to have all my classes set for me. EOPS has helped me in feeling more comfortable and getting to know more about my college and actually reaching out for different resources that are going to be there to help me.
I honestly thought I wasn't going to go to college. I was just I don't have any help from anyone. I didn't know anything about the foster system. I was just I just got in this. I just graduated from high school. I was barely introduced to so many new things. I was just I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what my major was. But I was still worried because I was I don't have a job. Once I got into EOPS, I got accepted. They started helping me out with books and everything. They're oh, you should join this program for the foster kids. You should join this scholarship. And I was just oh, yay, I'm getting help. I thought I was alone. Now that I found EOPS, I feel more at ease. I feel I can do anything now.
Coastline's schedule of classes and registration are accessible online. EOPS students are able to register for classes before most other students to ensure they find courses that fit into their work and parenting schedules and that are best suited to their educational needs. EOPS students also receive support and regular counseling to ensure that educational goals are achieved. Workshops in study skills, transfer requirements, time management, resume writing, and more are also offered.
Great program that helps students who are incoming and might be a little bit confused about how college might work, that even though in high school they tell you, oh, in college you're going to be all on your own and you have to figure everything yourself. It's not really something that actually happens. At least personally, I found that there's a lot of help and you're really not by yourself. So they're actually there for you and they're constantly contacting you and telling you about different events that are going on in school. So one of the things that I would mention is that you get to meet with the counselors, whichever you feel comfortable with. You get to pick the times that you meet with them. Also that they encourage you depending on what you're struggling with, or if you're confused about something, they give you different information.
They show me the way how to go eventually reach my goal. They planned out everything for me. Okay, this is the course you need to be doing this semester, this is what you should be doing this semester, and this is what you should be doing after you graduate. So they planned everything for me. So that's the greatest experience I have ever had.
EOPS really embodies or helps fulfill the mission of what a community college is supposed to do. I am so big on community. To say to somebody who, traditionally wouldn't come to school, who's in remedial classes, who didn't get into the college level English, college level math, to say, hey, it's okay. Apply for EOPS. We're here, to support you, your whole holistic, wrap around as much as we can with the staffing we have, to say we're here, let's try to eliminate barriers so that you can focus on education as much as we can and just be sort of like that. I don't know if family is the right word or support system.
To further assist EOPS students, financial assistance is available in the form of grants and funds for purchasing textbooks. We also provide students with classroom supplies and give them the opportunity to borrow calculators and laptops. EOPS will even pay for your cap and gown when you graduate.
Part of the EOPS program, not part of it, but like a little aside for just the foster youth. They help us with like our book vouchers. EOPS gives us like maybe a 250 or 350 book voucher. But if we use all that book voucher up and we still need more books to buy, they will like cover the whole like entire like your book payment, which really helped me out.
Before going to joining EOPS, I have to pay for all my supplies, my books, which cost a lot of money in college. One semester, I remember I actually spent $500 for all my courses, and that was like 2 weeks of saving for me right there. So I'm very thankful for joining EOPS. We have the book voucher. It covers all the book that I need, and we always have supply for students. My experience in EOPS has been wonderful. The best thing is you will meet the whole entire team of EOPS counselor, which is great. They are very hardworking. They always be there for the student. They always go out of the way to help the student in every way that they can. So you'll be able to graduate within the right time.
With EOPS, like these counselors are different. They're not just a counselor. They're like a guidance friend, which I really like it. Because I love how Coastline is so small. So the professor, you get a one-on-one with the professor. It's not like a big lecture hall where it's just like the professor calls you by a number or they don't know your name. I should have one-on-one with the professor. That way we both get to know each other. I have a reference. You know me. You know what kind of help I need. You know my learning style.
Applying for EOPS services is easy. Simply visit www.coastline.edu/services/EOPS and complete the online application.
Right now, we have the online application, which is amazing. And as a student worker, I was able to help 3 students finish the application within 5 minutes.
You can fill out the EOPS form on the site, and it's, like I said, it's really simple. It's not confusing at all, and they're even there to help you fill out the application with them. So if you have any questions, they can help you there too.
The office of EOPS at Coastline is filled with caring staff who want you to succeed.
They help you throughout everything. It's just like so much help. It's like, wow, it's unbelievable. I love it. So I think foster youth should come. They shouldn't feel alone or intimidated or scared, because it's like you're not alone. You have like adults here to help you, like people who are here, like who are very lovable and will help you throughout your whole like experience. It's great.
EOPS is kind of like another parent to us. Maybe not one that might be as pushy as our parents, but one that it's kind of there for you to come and contact them whenever you can, and that are not only there for giving you advice on what classes to take or telling you kind of like what to do in your career, but also there as like with like more support or giving you advice in different things.
To have somebody say, I believe in you, despite what they may be hearing outside, like, why are you going to school? And we're like, when are you graduating? When are you finishing? How's your class going? So just to have that, I think EOPS is truly fulfilling missions and truly making an impact in who we are as a community, who we are as a college, who we are as a state. And that's really big for me. And I'm really passionate about that. So I'm invested.
You come into the school and you think you're alone, you're the only foster kid, but once you get into the EOPS program, you're so open to so many new opportunities and you meet so many new people. It's just like you're not alone in this. It's so great. I love the program. I love that they take care of us. It's just like, it's amazing. Like there's no words, like you should join Coastline.
We're here for you!
For more information, visit our website at www.coastline.edu/services/EOPS or call our staff at 714-241-6237. You can achieve your college dreams, and we'll help you get there.